Peaky Blinders Season 6 has come to an end by the order of the Peaky Blinders. What an exciting moment to be a fan of Peaky Blinders. Season 6 came to a close with an epic climax. There are plans for a film and several spin-offs. But what's next for the Peaky Blinders actors after the show is over? Here's everything we know so far. First up, the show must go on. The cast didn't want their adventure to come to an end, but they also understood that a narrative can't go on forever. The cast members are all pleased that the series has lasted as long as it has, and the audience is just as pleased with it. The untimely death of main actress Helen McCrory was one of the factors that caused the production of Season 6 to be delayed. She tragically died in April of last year, and her loss is felt in the concluding season. The cast and writers have gone to great lengths to make this season's conclusion a fitting homage to her. In an interview, Stephen Knight, the show's writer and creator, stated that he knew she would have preferred it keep going because she was at the center of it. She was one of the three main characters in the story. It seemed like a suitable tribute to such a popular actress to have the last season of a series so appreciated by the fans. Cillian Murphy, the lead actor, opened up about his sentiments about his colleague's death, saying that it was not just a personal loss for him, but also a huge loss for the entire acting community. He stated that Season 6 wouldn't be the same without his co-star, and that her death motivated the entire team and everyone involved to make it flawless. He sees the entire series as a tribute to her and an honoring of her. Her presence, as well as that of her character, is still felt throughout the series, and it is an important aspect of Tommy's journey. After working together for so long and spending so many years on the same road together, it's apparent that the whole cast and crew have grown exceptionally close during the final season. We can understand why everyone involved with the program appears to be quite pleased with the end result, which makes viewers even more eager to watch it to see exactly how fantastic it is. What's next for Cillian Murphy? Fans of the actor will be glad to learn that despite the conclusion of Season 6 of Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy has no intention of slowing down anytime soon. In fact, he has a new film coming out very soon, and new details are being disclosed as we speak. Christopher Nolan, the acclaimed director who is widely known for the dark and grim Batman Dark Knight trilogy, is directing the picture. Robert J. Oppenheimer, for whom the film is titled, will be played by Cillian Murphy. You may be forgiven if you haven't heard of him because his name only appears in scientific and military circles. Oppenheimer is credited with the invention of the atomic bomb. It might be a very good or very horrible thing depending on which side of the fence you sit on. Regardless, fans of Cillian Murphy will be anticipating his performance in the lead role. The rest of the casting is similarly impressive, with Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, and Rami Malek among them. Murphy appears in simple black and white photographs in the promotional material for the film that has been released so far. His naturally striking features, mixed with unique lighting, resulting in some stunning images. We're quite interested in seeing what the movie will be like because the promotional photos show the lead character sitting up straighter. Fans will have to wait a little longer as the film is set to be released in July 2023, but it will be well worth the wait as Cillian Murphy himself is looking forward to it. When asked about the film, he stated that he would always show up for Nolan, no matter how small the role is. Chris would dial his number and he'd show up. Next, we have Tom Hardy's upcoming project. We've heard that Tom Hardy is working on some fantastic new ideas. Tom Hardy is unquestionably a fan favorite. He's recognized for his diversity, and his performance in Peaky Blinders is what distinguishes him from other performers in his genre. But what's next for him? Following the conclusion of Season 6, there has been speculation that Tom Hardy may play James Bond. He isn't, however, the only celebrity up for consideration. He remains at the top of the list of prospective actors, but appears that Henry Cavill, the actor of Superman, is creeping slightly ahead of him. It all depends on the tone that the filmmakers desire for the forthcoming James Bond film. Luckily, Tom Hardy has been busy with more than just acting, as he and Stephen Knight, the creator of Peaky Blinders, have partnered for a new television series. Knight will write the project, while Tom Hardy will serve as an executive producer. It was announced a long time ago, but owing to COVID-19's delays, filming has been pushed back significantly. It's about to begin, and Olivia Colman will be heading the cast. What's next for Sophie Rundle? Sophie Rundle is unsure what she wants to do now that filming is wrapped for the entire series of the Peaky Blinders. Playing Ada Shelby was obviously a significant part of her life, and she thoroughly enjoyed being a part of that process. She isn't sure what she wants to do next, but she believes there's potential for a spin-off series in the future. She stated in an interview that she enjoys being a part of this universe, and she's more than happy to continue being a part of the Peaky Blinders universe, which is why she has remained with the series throughout. She adores playing Ada, and would happily live in the Peaky Blinder universe for the rest of her life. The idea of a spin-off is just something she wishes to explore, and she believes that whatever happens when the series ends, this is really the series that will be her legacy. She seems to be really pleased with herself for finishing the series and gaining some valuable memories working with the entire team of Peaky Blinders, who have essentially become like a real family for her after being on the show for over 9 whole years. Whatever happens next, Sophie Rundle will undoubtedly want to be part of a spin-off show, according to the sounds of it. There is always room for additional chapters in stories, even when everything has already been said and done. You never really know what's going to happen, even when the actors are satisfied with the conclusion. Next, Harry Curtin has the same idea as Sophie Rundle. When Harry Curtin was questioned, he was also asked what he thought of the prospect of continuing his time with the Peaky Blinders family, and he provided an unclear answer. Harry Curtin clearly enjoys the thought of becoming a part of the Peaky Blinders family for the rest of his life. He recognizes, however, that in order to develop as a person and an actor, he must explore new things. The hatchling has to leave the nest at some point, right? He went on to say that he can't wait to go out and start a new path in his acting career because of his passion for Peaky Blinders, what it's given him, and what it's taught him. For logical reasons, he desires to do things that are polar opposites to Peaky Blinders. He feels that as an actor, he shouldn't pigeonhole himself, and he doesn't want to be playing a Peaky Blinder till he's in his mid to late 20s because he believes it will hold him back in the future. However, he, like Sophie, is open to the possibility of extending the story, but he also believes that the story has to come to a definitive end. Yet, he said that he believes the series may have a spin-off in which the younger people take over the organization, and they could go from there. There seems to be a lot of contradictions going on here, but oh well. What are the chances of a spin-off? The concept of the younger crew taking over from the Peaky Blinders isn't entirely original. There had previously been discussions regarding a spin-off initiative focusing on the next generation of gangsters in Birmingham after all the families had left. Unfortunately, nothing has been verified, but that hasn't stopped people from speculating. Fortunately, there will be a theatrical live stage adaptation in addition to a television program version of a spin-off at some point. Stephen Knight, who has been in charge of the writing staff, will be in control of the theatrical adaptation. It will be touring the UK, beginning in Birmingham, and culminating in a 5-night run in Edinburgh's Film Festival Theatre. Stephen Knight hopes to bring the play to the big screen next year, in addition to the stage performance. This may or may not be based on the theater's success, or it may be a done deal. In any case, he indicated that Peaky Blinders, in the current manifestation, is undoubtedly coming to an end, but that they are working on a film that would continue the family and the stories set during World War II. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. If you enjoyed our content, please smash the like button, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this.